Hello, it's Just Gaming here, and welcome back to a different type of video on Roblox on the Xbox One. Today we are not going to be playing any games, we're not doing first person, and we're not doing epic mini games. I'm having a bit of a break for a bit. Today's going to be a different type of video today, because what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a random Roblox video. Basically, I just wanted to do a different video on Roblox, because them two series do kind of get a bit boring after a while. And I've been thinking that I'm going to do a few random videos on it as well, basically maybe showing you off maybe a game, or maybe showing the menu, or showing what's good about Roblox or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So today, I'm going to be showing you all of my games I've been playing so far. So I'm not showing you every game, because there's too many games on it. I'm going to be showing you my games I've been playing so far. So if you guys have seen my Roblox playlist, there's a whole load of games I've got in there, and that's all the games I've been playing so far. So yeah, let's go and get started then. So if we just go to games down here, you can see there's a whole lot of games. These are the games we're not doing. We're going down to my games, so you can see that we're doing my recent. So recent means what games I've been playing. And also we're going to be showing off my games as well. So basically, might as well start off with this one, which is my games. Basically, this is Jack9 Gaming's place. Basically, this is the game that I first started on Roblox when I first started playing the Roblox game. This was basically the game I pretty much started on with when I played it. So it says, this is your very first Roblox creation. Check it out and make your own with a Roblox studio. So basically, when I first did my Roblox video, I think I started in Ripple minigames first. So I didn't actually start in the proper game. But I've been thinking that maybe after the epic minigames, I've been thinking that I'm going to go on to that game, because I know that I've done it in the first person games, but I haven't done it on the other series as well. So I've actually been thinking that I might actually head back to that game after the epic minigames and do a few videos on that. And then just brings back from when I started Roblox. So yeah, that's pretty much the first ever game I played when I first played Roblox, because I've been playing Roblox just over a year ago. I've been playing Roblox now, and I've been getting used to it a lot bit more. So anyway, let's go and scroll all the way to the back, and I will start scrolling all the way forward. So right at the back is this game, a Legendary of the Shore, and I've actually not played this game in a video yet, and I'm going to be playing that game at some point. Don't know what it's going to be. We'll have to let you know. The next one is Roblox High School. This is another game that I have played, not in filming though. This was a game I played with Schwabe. Basically, if you can remember from a while ago, me and Schwabe used to play Roblox. And basically, Schwabe told me to go on this game called Roblox High School, which is quite a good game. Basically, I will do some videos on it coming up very, very soon, so it should be quite good. Roblox High School 2 is now available, so they have got number 2 version, which I will be doing after the first one. So yeah, now available in early access testing with 25 RS, and will be free to play by the end of the year. So basically, I'll have to be quick with that game, because it ends of the year, otherwise it will be going. So that's Roblox High School. It's actually quite a good mini game actually. I might as well show you around a little bit. So yeah, this is the mini game here. It's actually quite cool actually. It looks a little bit a little bit better, but yeah, it's quite cool game. Hopefully I might do some videos on it. The next one is Super Checkpoint, and this game was really good. Really enjoyed Super Checkpoint. It was one of my favourite mini games, especially with lots of parkour on it. Especially this mini game, it had lots and lots of parkour on this one. If you guys can remember, I did do a top 10 on my games. If you guys did see that, I basically had to put Super Checkpoint in it. But yeah, Super Checkpoint is a really good minigame. Basically, I think the most important thing I do like about this minigame is the parkour. Basically, the parkour was absolutely brilliant. Like jumping from one block to another block. It was absolutely brilliant, actually, this minigame. I pretty much really enjoyed playing the game anyway. I think it was probably one of the best ones I've probably played so far. Pretty much the aim of this one anyway was to try and get all the way to the end of the levels, because you have 25 lives and you have to try and get to 30 levels, and I managed to complete it in 3 videos as well, with actually a pretty good success. So but yeah, Super Checkpoint was a brilliant minigame, and basically the map was by Magic277, and that's the guy it was by. So yeah, that was quite good. Last updated 16th of September. Okay, so that's when it last updated. So it looks like it's had a few updates. I've actually been thinking that I might come back to this minigame at some point, because basically the minigames that I haven't played for a while, I've been thinking that I'm going to come back to them in videos at some point and just do them again. So that could be quite cool, because I know that I've said before that I don't want to like leave all the ones behind I'm playing. So hopefully I will come back to deal the ones I've played at some point. Basically, next is kickoff mode, and kickoff was basically a good minigame. The aim of kickoff is only the one video on this one. Basically, kickoff was a good minigame. Like it was like proper football. So let's go and click on it now. So basically, it's a soccer game. So the way how kickoff normally works is it's like football, but they do it a little bit different on this minigame. Basically, I think they play it a lot more harder than what they do in real football. So they basically do it a lot more harder because there's kind of like Roblox people that are playing it. So there's a few screenshots of it here. There's not many of them. So you can do proper like penalty times and stuff on it as well. So that's quite good. Soccer game, so everyone can enjoy. You are available to pick teams on a PvP server. So basically, when you're in a VIP, you can actually pick a team. I don't think I did that when I played the game. I think I just went straight into the game and just played the team. I think that's another thing I did because I went. Basically, I couldn't be able to like go on a proper team. Just because basically I had to get a VIP server, which was really annoying. But at least I actually still played the game, and it was by MC Games. That's who the guy it was by. So yep, that's the kickoff mode. I didn't actually read the super checkpoint. So basically, the super checkpoint has a number tries to beat with 30 levels and 4 concert game modes. This game as appropriate to fill hopper games with funds and challenges. You can manage level 25. So yep, that's super checkpoint. So I just wanted to read that out. The next one is Club Tester, which basically this is another mini game that I haven't played. This is a mini game that I have played a little bit off camera, and this mini game is really good. It's basically an electric game. So basically, the way how it works is you're in electric mode. You can see I've actually not rated it yet because I've not even played the game. But yeah, this game was actually quite good. I actually really enjoyed this one. It was made by Brad Blocks, by the looks of things, and it's actually an electric game. So basically, the way how it works is you have to press buttons to be able to not get electrocuted and stuff. So yeah, that's that mini game. Next one is the Niche Nightclub, and now I haven't done any videos on this game, but basically the Niche Nightclub is that niche in Sheffield. If you guys can remember that niche place, apparently it doesn't run anymore. Apparently what happened to it is it got passed away. Basically, if you guys can remember, I've basically heard of Niche, but I've only heard of the music niche. I've not heard of the nightclub niche. But apparently, a few people have been asking that the minigame has gone now, which is really annoying. But at least, well, the real life things are gone. But at least the minigame is still there. So it says, welcome to the home base of the bass music. So basically, it's a bass music company where you can play lots of songs and all that kind of thing. I went on it a while ago with Schwabe. I think we basically just played some songs together on there. And yeah, that minigame was quite good. So the creator was by the Niche Nightclub, of course. That's who basically did the minigame. So at some point, I will do some videos on that at some point. But I don't know what it's going to be. Well, you'll have to wait and see. Next one is Dragon Riders, and this game is pretty good. I've played a little bit of this minigame, and this minigame was pretty good. The aim of it was dragons, so it looks like it's had a new update to the game. A huge update coming soon. New dragon eggs, find the eggs on hunting chest and hatch it. Hunting chest so much with new stuff, so we can add chest, new skins, gear, new skins every week in October. Skeleton dragons, ghost zombie bats, and find the ghost sheep coming soon. So it looks like that they've added some more ghost things in, which is quite cool. Basically, these are the screenshots down here. Dragon Riders was quite an interesting game. I pretty much played it a while ago, but I've not been on it since then. But I heard that the mini game is actually really good. Basically, the aim of it is you're basically dragons. I think you're like one of them like metal sort of dragons or something like that. So yeah, you can put them like sort of like metal sort of dragons, and yeah, it's a really good mini game. It was actually really good, that one, and it was by Muck AD. That's it. That's who the guy it was by. So yeah, I think at some point I might end up playing that game on my channel. We'll have to wait and see. The next one is University Studios Roblox, and this minigame is another one that I've not played, and this one is a Halloween game. This one, basically this one's a Halloween one. This game is not function include deformity. So basically, I can't play this minigame yet because it needs an update on it. So basically, this is the Reverse of Roblox. So this is actually a Halloween game. So it's actually called the Halloween Horror Nights. It's actually called it, so it's quite scary. So that's quite cool. So yeah, basically the aim of the game is basically it changes into different kind of things. So it's actually not Halloween. It's actually something different, but it's called Halloween Horror Nights 4. So I think there's actually 4 versions of this game, and the guy it's by is University Parks and Resorts. So that's who the host it's by. And yeah, hopefully at some point when it gets to Halloween, I might end up doing this game for Halloween. I don't know yet, but I might have to think about that. But yeah, looks quite an interesting game. And make sure you follow the game's update special events. And also on night, University Studios turn into your worst nightmare at Halloween. Well, looks like Halloween's not going to be good for my year, but on that game it probably will be. The next one is Tiny Tanks, and this minigame is pretty good. I love Tiny Tanks. I've not played this minigame it's been a while since I've last played this, but yeah, this minigame is quite good, so might as well going to show you a little bit around a little bit. So the aim of Tiny Tanks is you're basically a tank, but you're tiny. So basically you are one of them really small tanks, and the aim of it is you're on a PvP round, so it's basically red versus blue, and the aim of it is you get on random sort of teams, and the aim of it is try and get as most kills as you can before you actually play the game. So that's the aim of it. Take controls of any tank and blast your way through several maps and game modes with a chocolate multiplayer shooter. Invite your friends, unlock new tanks, and upgrade to your rigs suit your needs on PC, Mac, and Xbox One. So basically, you can play it on the PC and you can play it on the Mac if you guys do want to play that. I play it on them versions. And the guy it's by is Shark IE. That's who the guy it's by. But yeah, Tiny Tanks is a good minigame. And yeah, hopefully at some point I might end up coming back to it, because I've not played it for a while, so hopefully at some point I might end up coming back to it and doing some more mini games on it, because I do miss playing Tiny Tanks. It's one of the best games, but yeah, like I said, hopefully at some point I will come back to it in the future. Next one is Skybound 2, which is a mini game that I've not played yet. So basically the aim of this one is you're basically on a sky. Basically you're up in the air. Basically it's a skybound, so you're up in the air, and you have to try and basically survive and stuff. I don't really know the minigame too much because I've not played it, but basically I think the minigame looks quite good actually. There's kind of a few different things on the game. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, this one. This one's pretty cool, but hopefully I will do some videos on it, Skybound. Next one is another minigame I haven't played, which is Limbo Tycoon 2, which is another minigame that I haven't done in videos. I have played the game, but I've just not done it in videos yet. So basically, the aim of this one is you're in a tycoon, and it's like a bit of a city you're scrolling through, so that's kind of cool. Check your change log to keep up with most Ascent updates. You can find it in the game menu. So basically you can check change logs or like recent updates or anything like that. So it's got a lot of likes on that game as well, which is quite good. So hopefully I will do some videos on Limbo Tycoon. So it looks pretty interesting actually. Like basically either way, when you look at the map, it looks quite interesting. But yeah, it looks a quite interesting map. That one looks pretty good, and hopefully at some point I will definitely do some videos on it. The next one is Mega Challenge, and Mega Challenge is an absolutely amazing game. I basically love Mega Challenge. It's technically one of my favourite games so far that I've played. If you guys did see my videos on it, it's absolutely unbelievable. I actually managed to complete the whole game. Actually, I pretty much managed to complete the whole game. Well, I think there's still a little bit more of the game to do. But apart from that, I pretty much managed to do the game. And basically, the game is absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed the minigame. I pretty much like the game is like pretty hard anyway because it's like on obstacles and stuff, and it's pretty good to be able to control yourself and all that. And yeah, it's really good actually. It's not too bad actually, but yeah, it's pretty good. So hopefully at some point I will definitely come back to that Mega Challenge because I love Mega Challenge. It's like one of the best games I've played. So hopefully I will definitely come back to that, and I will definitely do some more videos and hopefully get my good score on it. As well, it should be quite good. The next one is Bird Simulator, which I've not played yet. So basically this one is aimed on birds, of course. This one is the bird game. So enjoy your flight, live your favourite bird, make friends or challenge yourself. It's up to you, but most fun, have fun. So basically this mini game is aimed on the birds, which I've not played. So yeah, it looks a pretty interesting minigame, this one. So I think you technically a bird instead of your own character. So you can actually like be yourself, your bird. But yeah, that minigame looks quite good. And yeah, I will do some videos on it. Next one is Nature Disaster Survival, and this minigame is brilliant. This one, yeah, I love Nature Disaster Survival. So in this minigame, we have to try. Basically, there's random sort of maps in it, and you have to try and basically survive. So you have to try and survive on all the maps that basically happen. So it says quickly run around the circles. Your life depends on it. So what it means by that is basically everything explodes on the map, and you have to try and survive yourself. So these are kind of like some screenshots of it down here, and then this is technically all of it down here. So this minigame is pretty interesting because I did get the hang of this minigame when I first played this one. And to be honest with you, it didn't actually go too bad when I played it, because like when I actually managed to be able to play the game, it didn't actually go too bad anyway when I played it. So it didn't actually go exactly too bad. Just trying to light in the background. Yeah, it didn't actually go too bad when I played it. But yeah, it was a really good minigame, really enjoyed it. And yep, I will definitely do some videos on it. The next one is Murder Mystery 2, and this is another game that I have played, but I've not played it in filming yet. So you can see that Murder Mystery 2 is basically a game where, well, basically where you fight, of course. So you're on your facility, so you have to try and just take out the whole people. And yeah, hopefully Murder Mystery should be a good game. Next one is Mine Heaven. This is another mini game I have played, but I've not done it in filming yet. So basically, this one you have to try and take heaven, I believe. I can't exactly remember what you have to do in this game, but it says up to you. When to place your item, you are not walking around the steps on the bottom. You are building your tycoon from the scratch with hundreds of items and endless content. It doesn't get much better than this. Making a new game, follow Twitter. Okay, so basically, it's like a game where you have to try and make probably like heaven or something like that. I don't know what the game is, but that's the aim of that one. The next one is Cube Eat Cube, and this mini game is technically one of my favourites. This one, so this one is a little bit different because you're actually controlling a cube. So basically, the aim of it is you start really small, and you have to try and make your cube go really massive. So you have to try and eat as many cubes as you can to make it really higher. So it says so unslash your opponent will cube and run from the biggest and munch on small uns. So basically, it says that you got to eat small uns to try and basically get to the highest cube in the game. And basically this is another mini game I really enjoyed about it. Yeah, it was a really good minigame, this one. I actually pretty much really enjoyed it. Hopefully, at some point, I will come back to this game, because like it's basically aimed on the cubes, and you have to try and hopefully not get eaten, because I've been eaten a lot of times when I did them videos, and I pretty much hated it when I got eaten by him. It was really annoying. Hopefully, I might be able to come back to them at some point. The next one is Hide and Seek Extreme, and basically this minigame is one of my favourite ones on the list so far. Hide and Seek Extreme is a minigame where you have to try and hide. So basically, you have about 7 different maps, and the aim of it is you have to try and hide from the people. So basically, there's a person that's a seeker, and you have to try and basically hide from them all. And pretty much though, I think I'm the top player of Hide and Seek, because I basically played a lot of games on it, and I'm pretty much like the best hider. I think, like, probably not the best seeker, but I am the best hider, because like basically I was on a team once, and they didn't even find me in the end. And I'm pretty much a pro of that game. I'm pretty much a pro of that. So the guy it was by is Tim 775, who was the aim of that. But yep, hopefully at some point I will definitely end up coming back to Hide and Seek Extreme, because it's an absolutely brilliant minigame, and hopefully I will be able to come back to that minigame and hopefully do some more videos on it, because it should be absolutely brilliantly. Next one is Jailbreak. So basically, Jailbreak is an interesting game as well. So Jailbreak, you basically have two different options on this one. So you have the prisoner, or you have the police version. And I've played at both versions, and I gotta say that the police version is a lot more better than the prisoner version, because on the police version you can actually arrest people, which is quite good. You can actually get all different type of gear and all that. And then on the prisoner version, you basically start in prison, and you have to try and escape. It is quite difficult to try and escape, but I think I pretty much managed to escape when I was actually prisoner, I think. So that was quite good. But yeah, I pretty much managed to escape when I was prisoner. It didn't go too bad when I actually escaped it. But it was actually quite good. And the guy it's by is Maddle. That's the guy it was actually by. So yeah, that's Jailbreak, you guys. If you guys want to check that. Next one is Speed Run 4 Classic. So Speed Run 4 is another one of my favourite mini games, basically so far. So Speedrun is basically a game where you have to try and complete all different level of the maps. So basically, you have to try and complete all different several maps. So I think altogether, I think there's about 30 maps altogether. There's actually a lot of maps actually, but yeah, you have to try and basically just complete them all. And yeah, it was actually really good. I basically managed to complete like half of the ones, and I'm actually pretty good at Speedrun 4. I'm actually pretty good at it. It's actually a really good mini game that was be able to play. But like the mini game is actually really good because like they might have added some new stuff in it as well that might have made it quite simple as well. But when you technically look at the mini game, it's just like completely incredible when you look at it. But yeah, that was a really good mini game. So it was actually it was actually really good as well. Next one is Social Media Tycoon. So basically, you get all different social media on this game, like Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of thing that you get on this one. So this one's called the Social Media one, and it's basically another one that I've not played yet. So hopefully at some point I will definitely do a mini game on this one at some point, which I still haven't done yet. So hopefully I'll be able to. I'm going to be able to do that. So, actually, then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do them all. I'm actually not going to do them all actually because I've realised that I've actually played so many games on it so far. So I think what I'm going to do then is I think I will do a part 2, just because there's no point just making this video too long. Otherwise, I'll be going through them all. So how many games have we got left? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you can see that we've still got a lot more games to review. So, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a part 2 because yeah, there's no point just going through them all because otherwise I'll be going on for I'll be going on for way too long on them all. So the next one will be Skywars, and we'll continue on that mini game. So yeah, guys. So basically, that was me showing you probably like half of my games so far. So in the next episode, I'm going to show you the other half of them. And hopefully that's going to be pretty good. So I think I'll call this title "Showing You Half of My Games." I'm probably going to call this video, and then I think the next one will be called "Showing You the Other Half of My Games." I think that's what it's going to be called. So I think what I'm going to do then, since I'm doing it in 2 videos, I'm going to do this next week as well, and then the week after we'll be back to its first-person games and epic mini games. So yeah, do that next week because next week I'm doing a full introduction video as well. So like I said, I'll be able to do them too next week as well. But yeah, hopefully. Basically, you guys do like these games so far because I know that I've said this one before that I will be coming back to these games, and at some point I might end up ending. Can't speak now. Right, let's just ignore that. Let's ignore that. Basically, I don't know what we're saying now. Oh, it's gone out of my head. I don't know what we're saying. Right, it's gone out of my head. I can't remember what I was saying. So yeah, hopefully that these games should be good, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do them in the future. Oh yeah, I know what we're saying. Basically, I'm going to try and hopefully do these in proper series at some point as well, because it should be quite good doing them in proper series. Like basically, one thing I was thinking of is to do them in proper ones. So basically, I could just do my own series in one minigame. That should be quite good. I'm probably not basically not going to do that yet though, until I've completed a lot of the minigames. And then I think when I've completed them all, I think I'll start doing the proper series. But I'm not going to do that yet, just because I just want to play a lot more minigames on my series I've got for now, until I've hopefully completed a lot more. But I'll be back to them anyway. But I just won't be doing them a lot. So yep. So basically, part number 2, we're going to continue on Skywars, and yep, I'm going to show you the other half of my games. Yep, that'll be coming up next week. So yep, hopefully you guys have really enjoyed this different type of Roblox video. I know this video has been a bit different today, but I just wanted to do a different video because I didn't want to bother just doing like the first person. So, but that'll be up pretty soon. So, yep, thanks for watching this Roblox video. Me showing you half of the games that I've played so far. And yep, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.